Now, the rest of the story.
This goes back to early January, like really early January. This is a load of corn that I had from the last field that I had harvested. Put it in the wagon here because at this point in time I had not bought my heifers that I had purchased, and my cow herd overall has gotten a pretty stern kick in the right direction as far as that goes. And this corn is going into the damaged 10,000 bushel bin because of how things work this year, rotations and yields, and where we ended up moving corn. Ultimately, Dad didn't use this 10,000 bushel bin, which works in my favor to a certain degree because I was able to dump it into this bin and free this wagon up. The reason I have to free this wagon up is because Dad needs grain. So I guess if we would have put some feed over into this bin for my dad for feed, I wouldn't have had to empty it out of this wagon or anything, but it doesn't really matter because the feed needs to be fed. And I got to go through, I haven't even filmed that video yet, but I want to get a load mixed out of all the leftover like screenings, and I got a bunch of buckets of soybeans, and I wanted to mix up a load of corn out of this bin, and at least I'll have something I can start feeding calves here later on. This is a short video, but my camera was messed with by Relina. She turned the frame rate down basically all the way, and beautiful feed as far as that goes. The combine gets 100% of that credit, and the way things are looking this year, unfortunately, I'm not probably gonna have too many as far as calves I'll be having to feed this grain to, but I can store it year over year. The stuff is dry enough. It's like 14.2 or 14. Eek, that was scary. 14.3, and everything, all the management's going to get adjusted a little bit going forward here with the extra calves I'm going to have her back around. The bull is in with the cows for a fall herd, fall calving group of calves. So I mean, September, October, or is it October, November? We'll be looking at calves. Then all of my summer calves I'll have here. I mean, I might be able to get some of this feed to them here over the winter. I mean, I'm not really sure where we're going to get the lots put in. I got pastures that I want to have to get back up online so I can move some of these cows around and get them on feed and off of hay. But another thing that is kind of pushing me towards getting the cows around is the fact that I'm producing a lot of hay, and it's also a kind of a risk off. There's a mouse. Huh. I'm going to have to go and do something about him. This getting the cattle around is actually a risk off move because I'm producing so much hay, and it's averaging like 1,400, 1,500 pounds. It's good quality stuff. Even the stuff that was left outside, spaced apart. You'll be seeing a video about that. I'm almost promise you. I'd almost rather take some of the risk off of trying to get it moved, having to get it moved, and having to get it sold, and feed it to some cows. I mean, calves, they grow great on grass, and I'm a little bit of a jerk when it comes to getting this stuff made. I mean, basically 100% of my stuff gets tedded, but beautiful winter weather. Other than that, we're dealing with mud right now, and according to the weather, it's going to start going the other way on us. But 2023 is a year to look forward to. 2022 actually threw a lot of twists and turns, and for the most part, almost all of them were positive. It's just there was a lot that went on last year when we actually sit down and think about it, and a lot to be thankful for, a lot that I'm extremely grateful for, and I'm actually pretty excited for this year going forward, and even more so what 2024 will have for us. So stay tuned for more farming videos. I greatly appreciate it, and I'm going to keep doing my best to keep this channel interesting. That's all I say. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later.